Hi, everybody. It's Terri Murphy for Women's Wisdom Network, Realty Times Women in Business, Women in Real Estate. It's November. Can you believe it? I mean, a lot of us are like, wow, what happened to this year? Well, I like to learn one new thing every single day, and I would like to share that with you. It is progress, not perfection. Now, when you are a perfectionist, I know you're out there. We want to do everything perfectly. And I'm going to tell you this whole video, I won't even tell you all the trouble we had to make this work. The most important thing is that we get to you. So give yourself some slack. Tammy Bunnell did a great post the other day about being gentle with self because hearts are fragile. And I'm going to tell you that should be our theme for November and December. It's been a tough year, kids. And so we're going to do the best we can to ramp up 2021 so it rocks. We're going to open up with a lovely, lovely author. Her name is Cassandra Lennox. She wrote Mama Kangaroo, Nursery Rhymes for Modern Times. When she had her baby Joey, she was rocking him, and she realized as she was reciting the nursery rhymes, they weren't all that safe or fun. So she rewrote them. The illustrations are adorable. But here's a little mom who's sitting with her baby, who becomes a published author. This is one of the most sought after gifts at baby showers now, and I bet lots of your friends are having babies, or your grandma. Great little book, and you can join us for Cassandra. For Women in Real Estate, Cleve Gaddis is joining us. Cleve is absolutely brilliant. He's brilliant at making expertise laced with data, which gives social proof, which helps buyers and sellers and prospects understand what they need to make an informed decision. So he's going to talk to us a little bit about low inventory, as it this week, this first shot is going to be at sellers. And then in next week, I've got him recording what low inventory scripts you can use for buyers. Why is this important? Because you can't make someone do anything. You can't persuade them, but when you give them enough context for them to connect with their why, and that you give them what they need to make an informed decision, everybody wins. So I think you're going to find it fascinating because he actually gives you the tactical words you can say and how to find the data to support that. So in the men's room is going to be interesting as well, because I have Art Swiatowski, hard to say, and Jim Donovan. I've known Art for a long time. We call him Ski, which is easy. And Ski wrote a book. His book is, he co-authored with Jim, is Create the Change You Want to See. We have heard 100 books on how to manifest. I mean, The Secret. Everything that's out there talks about you are your attention. Well, he actually gives you some key strategies to help you fuel your success. He has been a devotee of personal development for as long as I've known him, and he finally wrote his book. Well, let me tell you what's coming up in November. I have been trying to get Pastor Sheila Floyd to share with us her book, You're Creative, Not Crazy. She'd be crazy if she told you, because she works with her husband. Oh, we all know that. Love him for life, not for lunch. She works with Pastor Ricky Floyd of the Pursuit of God Transformational Church here in Memphis, Tennessee. I have watched them start a church from a living room to a mega church. And it's because they bring some great principles of success, and not just in the faith field, but in the fields across, because when we educate people, everything gets lifted up. So she's going to join us. I'm doing a feature article for RIS Media on women in leadership. I am so excited that I get to re-interview Tammy Bunnell from Exit. You know, she's the CEO. Sue Yannicone, who's one of the big deal Midwest regional directors for Coldwell Banker NRT. And I get to meet Pamela Banks, the new incoming WCR president. I've not met her, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm also hoping to get a couple of other really good pieces from women in leadership from all areas. It's only an 800-word article, but I will expand that on women in business, because this is all about women helping women. So I think we've got some really good things coming up. But here's one thing that has become abundantly clear to me, and that is that people are so hungry for real connection. Now, we've been denied the things that we have been since we've been born. Socially, we've been able to touch and see and be in people's presence. We didn't have to cover our smiles. We didn't have to restrict ourselves from touching or being together. So I'm going to ask you to reach out in a way that really counts. I want to share something with you. I got this beautiful card in the mail with a very relevant gift. And so if I was going to give you a key word for this month, as you connect with clients, customers, prospects, family, friends, people who are alone, to be so relevant to what is important to them, a message that's important to them, in some way has some personal emotional connection. She could have just sent me a card, but she also sent me some homemade from her Italian grandmother's recipe, biscotti. Now, if you know anything about biscotti, it's right up there with oxygen. It's the most wonderful thing. But she packaged them beautifully. She put little bows on them. She sent a card with a beautiful inscription. And I just have to tell you, it touched me so personally because it was relevant. She could have sent cookies, and that would have been wonderful too. She could have just put in a note, but she took the time. And so what happens is that we consume the energy of another person, and that becomes our energy that we give out again. So don't underestimate that one smile, that one note, that phone call, that Zoom. It counts, and it may count in a way that goes beyond your knowing. Be good to yourself first. We're still carrying that from September. Be gentle with self. Thank you, Tammy Bunnell. And that's actually a quote from Yun Pueblo. And do something that's so relevant that it makes somebody else smile. I'm going to see you in December. Join us on the Women's Wisdom Network Facebook community group. Bring a friend. We're looking to expand that message so that we can help women in a time where everybody needs a little push. In the meantime, have a great month. We'll talk to you soon. Terri Murphy from Realty Times, Women in Business, Women in Real Estate, in the men's room with Murph. Let's have fun.